Hey YouTube, Twig here, bringing you guys my updated Raidraptor deck profile for November 2015. A lot of you requested that I update this deck profile. They didn't get too much WoW support from Dimension of Chaos, but really looking forward to their own booster set that they're getting. Expect a lot of support that can really help the deck out in that pack. But without further ado, I still brought you guys an update, to keep up with the ban list and all that. So let's go ahead and get started. I run 3 Vanishing Lazarus. Very simple effect. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal special summon this turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Raidraptor from your hand. The Raidraptors all deal with special summoning each other in rapid succession, and then exceed summoning using them, and then ranking up into other versions of Raidraptors. So having a lot of them out in the field fast really helps with the deck's consistency. And I also run 3 McCrea Lazarus. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summoned this turn, you can increase the level of all Raidraptor monsters you control by once. And during your main phase, if this card was in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can banish this card and then add 1 Raidraptor card from your deck to your hand, except for McCrea Lazarus. You can only use this effect once per turn. So this card's good. You can rank up and get to your rank 5 Raidraptor monsters quicker with this way. Not the quickest way. Ranking up, I would say, is much faster because the rank 5 requires 3 level 5 Wing Beast type monsters, while the other effect is much better. All it has to do is be sent to the graveyard. You can get the effect, so detaching it works in that method. If you detach him from your monster for a card effect, you can get your search off that way. And I also run 3 Raidraptor Shark Lazarus. The numbers for these monsters didn't really change. We don't have too much Raidraptor support, so sticking with these numbers until we get more of the monsters is the best idea in my opinion. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, you can target 1 face-up attack monster on the field, change it to face-up defense position, and during your main phase 1, if this card attacked, main phase 2, my bad, you cannot attack before the main phase 1. If this card attacked this turn, you can target 1 Raidraptor monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use this effect once per turn. So it's good for consistency to get back monsters that you lost. All it has to do is attack. It's got some pretty nice attack stats, so you don't have to worry about that being a problem. Like I said, just good for consistency, and that's what this deck has to keep up, adding cards to hand and special summoning back monsters you lost, because ranking up a lot of the monsters, can minus you if you don't get your plays off with that Exceed monster. And I also run 3 Fuzzy Lazarus. This card's really great, very easy to special summon. If you control a Raidraptor monster other than Fuzzy Lazarus, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Raidraptor Fuzzy Lazarus from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Fuzzy Lazarus once per turn, and you cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate either of these effects except for Raidraptor monsters. So I cannot wait until we get our other Raidraptor monsters, including Force Strix. It's just going to make this card so much better for consistency, being able to add Fuzzy Lazarus to hand, easy special summons, just a great card overall. Like I said, Force Strix is great because it only requires 2 monsters to summon it, making it very easy to spam your plays. And I also run 2 Singing Lazarus, just another easy card to special summon. If you control a face-up Exceeds monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Singing Lazarus once per turn. Very easy. It says Exceeds monster, so you don't need a Raidraptor specifically. Having any Exceed monster can get this guy out on the field. And I also run 2 Summoner Monks. This card's just great for consistency. Plenty of spells to ditch in this deck, so you'll definitely get this guy's effect off, and plenty of monsters on the field for Exceed summons. And I still run 1 Zephyros the Elite. Took out Harpist from the deck. Just didn't find it as consistent as, just going pure Raidraptors with the support of Summoner Monk and Zephyros. Zephyros really helps, and so do Summoner Monk, but Harpist didn't really do it as much for me. That's it for the monsters. We'll move on to spells. I run 3 Revolution Force. This is the rank up spell card that you use in the deck. It's a quick play, so really great to use. Basically, you just rank up one of your Exceed Raidraptors by 1 rank. And the other effect is you can use your opponent's Exceed monsters if they have no materials as the rank up. So it's great to take your opponent's cards. The only thing is you have to make sure they have no materials if you want to use that effect. Great quick play, take over their monsters they just used. And I'm also running 3 Raidraptor's Nest. I only have 2 nests at the moment, so I'm substituting 1 Ultimate Mace from the new set. This card's good for equip power and searching for your raid. Raptor rank up cards. So tech it in for one if you don't have, more than 2 Raidraptor nests. But basically nest, if you control 2 or more Raidraptor monsters, you can add 1 Raidraptor monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only activate this effect once per turn. It's continuous, you can get off each turn. It's pretty much their Black Whirlwind, so you're definitely able to search out all the monsters you need using this. It's very easy to get 2 Raidraptors on the field as well, so you can't go wrong there. And I also run 2 Swallow's Nest. This card's really great just because, using McCrea Lazarus as the tribute to get another one, then you can use McCrea Lazarus's effect. Just an overall nice card. Keeping it at 2, though, I found 3 to be a little inconsistent. And 1 Allure of Darkness. They're all dark monsters, so very easy to get this card off as well for draw power. And also 1 Foolish Burial, 3 MST, and 1 Regeki. I keep 3 MST in this deck basically because you want to get your big plays off with the Exceed monsters, and back row can really kill you. And then for traps, I run 3 Raptor's Gust, another problem solved for the back row. This card pretty much negates spell and traps if you control Raidraptor card, counter trap, so, speed spell 1, can't go wrong there. And I also run 3 Dimensional Prison. This card's solely up to you what you want to run. You can run 3 Mirror Force or 3 D Prison. I still like the D Prison in the Raidraptor deck, just, to get rid of annoying cards that, because a lot of the Raidraptor effects involve, attacking and battle, and a lot of monsters these days, have battle restriction plays, or when they're destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Dimensional Prison helps to get over those problems. Plus 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Compulse, and 1 Bottomless Trap Hole for staples. And then for extra deck, we run 2 Rise Falcon. Basically the only rank 4 that we have for the deck. Can't wait for that pack. I've stated it before. We're going to get a lot more, Exceed support. So expect him to bump down to 1. But 2 for now. He attacks all special summon monsters and gains the attack of the highest one in the field. So 100 attack. He'll destroy all special summon. So he's a great field wipe for special summon monsters. And 2 Blaze Falcon, he's the rank 5 that you can rank up into, or, if you bump up everything with McCrea Lazarus, you can go that way as well. If this card attacks while it's Exceed material, this card can attack directly, and when it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls to destroy it, and once per turn you can detach one Exceed material from this card to destroy as many special summon monsters your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each one destroyed. So, it doesn't have the best stats ever, but that destroy effect is good, plus then you can attack directly and get over the other big monsters that you want to get rid of. And I also run 2 Revolution Falcon, just the final rank up for these deck. We're going to even more rank ups, but also, better rank up spell cards, so look forward to that. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster on the field. That's the effect if you have Exceed material for this card. Really good to get off. Like I said, can't wait for the other rank ups that we're going to get. Satellite Falcon's going to be crazy to get some moves off with that as well. Plus 1 Ice Beast Xeraphon, 1 Arc, 1 Castel, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Emerald, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 Cowboy, 1 Diamond Dyer, and 1 Dark Rebellion. That's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to the update of this deck when their booster comes out. Can't wait for it as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.